Hello and welcome to the gun shop, and today we are having a little look at this, something that I might wax lyrical about because I am a fan, so you know, excuse me if I try and convince you to fall in love with something, I suppose. This is a Miroku MK38 Grade 1 trap, the best, in my opinion, base action and barrel on the market. So let's have a little look at it, I suppose, and see what it's like.
So on the back we have the traditional trap pad, a BC Miroku made by Pachmayr ventilated trap pad. We have a very unexciting Grade 1 piece of walnut with polyurethane lacquer on it. We have hand checkering, very nice feature. Single trigger, non-adjustable, with a selective manual safety catch there. The engraving is a very nice but subtle scroll, and that repeats itself on the other side. And if we look on the bottom here, we have MK38 trap with some simple engraving and an unengraved trigger guard. The feel forend is beaver tail, a true trap forend, but very, very sleek in its big fatness, I suppose. Barrels, solid mid-rib, vented top rib, and the top rib on these is that iconic tram lines down the middle, checkered sides, big wide double bead sight, and most importantly what makes this gun rather fantastic, fixed full and 3/4 choking.
So, let me tell you a little bit more about this, which essentially, I will admit, is a damned ugly gun. This gun isn't built for looks. This gun is built for shootability, immense shootability. You know, the best thing you could probably do to it, in my opinion, is take this trap stock off, stick a sporting bit of woodwork on there, a little bit lower, a little bit longer, solid pad, get rid of this vented pad. Fantastic for trap, but that's trap. Sporting, you want it to mount very differently. It's going to look a little bit tacky, and they do come a touch shorter than your standard Miroku. So, you know, sticking sporting woodwork on there actually really helps these out. Like I said, what you're really buying here is a start. The action is one of the most solid actions, based off the Browning superposed action, like with all the best guns. No, that's harsh. Like with all very good guns, the vast majority of good guns, it is built with Browning superposed action. Holes in the bottom that lock into the barrel. You have a very solid, traditional thing that is being tried and tested for many, many years. And you know, if you want more information on that, perhaps we'll do a little video on why the superposed action for the Browning has been around so long and why it works so well. Very deep, very sort of full, very full action. That suits the gun down to the ground. Unlike a lot of modern guns, it actually has a very out of date, I suppose, slightly swept back grip. But where the action is full and it sweeps back, this does lend itself to perfect repeatability in handling. You're not sort of all pent up, and actually means you can shoot this gun for a little bit more than trap if you change this pad out. You know, the grip lends itself to all manner of disciplines. The forend, the beaver tail forend, allows you to dig your thumb into the side, your finger up to the side. You can put your fingers around that. Very good holdability. Very, very good holdability. You know, you have all manner of holds you can hold this with, and it does fill your hand ever so well. Actually, ever so well. So, you're buying into the action. You're also buying into the barrels. These are 32-inch fixed choke Miroku barrels. They are fantastic. Nowadays they are a touch overboard. Realistically, if you're going to buy one for a base build, I'd probably buy one from about sort of 10-15 years ago. They're 18.7 proof. I'd probably go for something more in 18.3, 18.4, and you do get slightly better consistency and slightly better patterns out of fibre wads with them. But the weight and the weight distribution in these is fantastic. And that's what really makes this gun go together so damn well. Is out the box, you can take this trap gun. It's a very, very well balanced thing. Very, very well balanced. You can take this They are so calculated, so steady. Yet, if you need to, I shoot game with one of these and nothing else. You know, mine doesn't look anything like this. I've put new sporting woodwork on. I have put a rounded, more slimline fore end on there, and a few other little bits. But the action and barrels remain the same. Their shootability and their perfect balance is just such a nice thing to build off of. It's a gun you'll never wear out, never break. Oh, I love it. You know, I think there is nothing better in the world. However, I can't confess to say that you should buy it and keep it as it is. To get the most out of it, you do need to change it around a little bit. The stocks are a little bit high for your average sporting shooter, and the beaver tail fore end doesn't suit everybody. However, very, very nice. Like I said, the woodwork isn't something to write home about. It's grade 1 polyurethane finish. It's pretty damn ugly. But it's not why you buy a Miroku MK38 grade 1. You can buy a grade 5 version of this, that we have done a video of the teak sporter version of that you can check out. But the fixed shape version just runs rings around it. It really does. It's so steady, so smooth. I love it. I absolutely love it. There's very little left to say about it, apart from if you're looking to build your own gun, you shouldn't start with any other action apart from this. This action and barrel set is fantastic if you're looking to restock something or create something. Yeah, okay, so there is obviously issues there. You can't really do a lot. It's already engraved, so you can't really engrave it. Maybe you should be looking at branding A1s. But you know, an A1 in good condition is going to be costing more than this. It doesn't have the chrome line barrels. It doesn't have quite the same modern technology or the modern manufacture. Yes, they're good, but they're not as hard as these Miroku MK38 actions. And as such, if you're looking to restock something and build yourself a real good shooting gun, these are awesome. They are absolutely awesome. So, they handle well, they look like sin, they shoot like God. That's pretty much what I have to say for it. If you haven't shot one yet, go and shoot one. They don't fit everyone out of the box, so try and find something perhaps that's had sporting woodwork on. Do not compare it with the multi-choke version. They are worlds apart. This is the one. It really is. But, you know, that's just personal preference. There are some beautiful guns out there, but I honestly think to get this sort of handling, you're going to need to spend 3 or 4 times the price. You know, this is second hand for $12.50, absolutely awesome condition. To get something that shoots as well, you're into that sort of 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 grand mark. And that's just not quite attainable, really, for most people. It's not justifiable, not attainable, it's not justifiable. When you can buy a gun like this and fall in love, you really can fall in love. It's the equivalent of the ugly girl with great personality, the Miroku MK38. Get behind one, you really need to. Change your life. Promise.